Naji here. So we are continuing a discussion with LangChain and we are discussing about embedding models. In our previous videos, we have discussed about OpenAI embedding model and we have discussed about Hugging Face embedding model. And in this video, we are discussing about how can we create embedding models using Ollama. So the question is, what is Ollama? So we can say this is an open source app that let us run any open source LLM models. Okay. For example, here we have a GitHub repository, okay, and it's completely open source. So here we can see the supported open source LLM models, supported by the Ollama. Okay, so here we can see it support Llama 3, Llama 3.2 and Llama 3.2 1 billion parameter, 3 billion, 70 billion parameters support like a lot of open source library, open source LLM models. So this will help us to run LLM models locally in our machine. So we don't need to have a big machine or big cloud services. The Ollama will help us to run all the LLM models, not all the supported LLM models in our local machine. So we'll see how can we do that. So here you guys can come to the ollama.com. Here they have option to download with respect to the operating system. My operating system is Mac OS. So let me try it here. Let me download it. So the download is done. Now let me do a install here. Okay, so let me open this. Move to application. So we can see that it is in application and I can do a install. So here let me give a password. Okay, run this command in your favorite terminal. Okay, finish. Okay. So the installation with respect to Ollama is completed. Now what we can do? Now we can go to the Hugging Face model. We can go to the GitHub repository. Here we can see. Now we can able to download different models from the GitHub repo. Okay, so here we can use the Ollama run.llama 3.2. This will help us to download this llama 2 and which will be installed in our machine. Okay, for the time being, let me take a smallest one. So here we have a Moondream 2. This is 1.4 billion and its size is 829 MB. So let me copy and paste this one. Let me copy and let me install it. Let me paste it here. So this will download the Moondream and it will help us to run locally in our machine. Okay. So it has some around 850 MB. So it will take some time. Let's see. Its download is in progress. So similar to that, you guys can use any models. So based on if the size is too high, it may be little bit slower, and ensure that you selected the proper models from this list. Okay, we can we can use Llama 3.3 and we can use Llama 3.2, 3.3 and we can use the 5 mini, anything you can use based on your machine configuration. And I have used the Mac OS. You guys can use Linux or Windows based on your OS also. So let me check the progress. Still in progress. Okay, so let it continue. So what we can do, so before, let me close this. Let me create a new notebook. I can name it as llama.ipynb. Okay, so here I need to select my kernel. So this is my kernel, and LangChain is actually providing a package to connect with Ollama source. So that is, we can say that LangChain O Llama. So this is the package that we need to install to connect with the Ollama. Okay, let me see. Still in progress. Okay. Okay, this is success. It's almost done. Okay, so what we can do, we can come here and in this terminal we can run the requirement.txt. So here I can use pip install -r requirement.txt. So let me execute this. Okay, so here we can see that Ollama is successfully completed. Okay, the package installation is completed. Let us see. So here also model download is also completed. Okay, so let me do some chat. Hi, how are you? Okay. End a message. Okay, let me try this. Hi. Okay, we'll see on that. Somehow this is not working as I expected, so let me exit this. Let me do a Control D to exit. Okay, so the Llama is actually running, and we can see how can we integrate that with the LangChain. Okay, so for that, what we have done, we have actually installed a LangChain Ollama. Now we can import this. Okay, so from LangChain underscore Ollama, we can import Ollama embeddings. Okay, so this is successfully done. Now we can create a embedding model. EMD model. I can say that Ollama embeddings, and we can specify our model name. So our model is this is our model, right? So let me copy and paste this model. Let me copy this and paste it here. Okay, so actually this is the first time I am using the Mondri. So I used to use like Llama 3 or Llama 2. Okay, so since it's very small, I thought of using this. Otherwise it will take too much of time. Okay, so we have our embedding models is ready. Now we can try to execute the result. Try to create the embedding model. For that I can have a emd model dot embed query. I can say that this is my Ollama training. Okay, it says there is no function called embed query, and this is, let me check with the autocomplete. Should be emd embedded query. Let me execute this. Okay, now it's working fine, and here I can have a result. So we can see the result here, and we can check its length or its dimension. Its dimension is 2048. So this is the dimension for that particular model. Now we can see how can we create a embedding model with respect to the document. For that I can use the result, and here also I can use let me check the model name, emd underscore model. I can have a emd underscore model dot, I can have a embed underscore documents. Here I can pass the different documents. So this is my first application, and this is my second application. Now execute this. I can have a result. So this is the result, and to get individual document I can select the 0th one. So this will give us the 0th one, and if I want to get the first one I can change it to the index to first. Okay, so in this way we will easily able to run the Ollama in our local machine, and we will able to select different models. Okay, so just to show again, go back here, and if you want to run maybe Llama 3.2 1 billion parameter, just select this. Okay, just select this and copy and just execute it here, just paste it here and execute. So this is actually 1.3 GB of data. Okay, so once this is done, what you need to do, you just come here and change the model. So instead of Ollama embedding model Moondreams, we can just put the particular model that we have selected. Okay, that is Llama 3.2 1 billion parameter. So in this way we will easily able to switch between different open source LLM models. Okay, so that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and if you have any questions, please put comment. Please add that in the comment. I will try to reply that. Okay, bye bye.